Alright, let's just plunge into this pile of absurdity. Today, we're diving into the high-stakes world of competitive lawnmower racing. Yes, you heard me right. Lawnmower racing? It's like Formula One, but instead of million-dollar cars, we've got John Deere's and Craftsman's tearing up the track. Now, the lawnmower racing community. A group of people who looked at a lawnmower and saw a missed opportunity for speed is usually a pretty laid-back bunch. But recently, a scandal has erupted that's got everyone's grass clippings in a twist. Billy Johnson, a man who's been reigning supreme in the lawnmower racing circuit for the past few years. Billy's been accused of using a modified blade to gain an unfair advantage. Now, in lawnmower racing, modifying your blade is a cardinal sin. It's like bringing a rocket launcher to a Nerf gun fight. The accusation came from Tommy Thompson, a man who clearly has too much time on his hands. Tommy claimed that Billy's lawnmower was cutting the grass too efficiently, reducing the drag and allowing him to zip past the competition like a greased-up garden gnome. Tommy demanded that Billy's lawnmower be inspected. The Lawnmower Racing Association, probably thrilled to have something to do. They brought in a team of experts, which I imagine were just a bunch of guys who really like lawnmowers. The experts found that Billy's blade was indeed modified, but not in the way Tommy had accused. Instead of being extra sharp, Billy's blade was actually duller than a spoon. Billy had been using a technique known as blunt cutting. Instead of slicing the grass, his lawnmower was basically just beating it into submission. The Lawnmower Racing Association was in a pickle. Billy hadn't technically broken any rules. The rulebook only stated that the blade couldn't be sharpened beyond factory settings. There was nothing about making it duller. So they had to make a decision. Do they disqualify Billy, the champion, for finding a loophole in their rules, or do they let him race, potentially causing an uproar in the lawnmower racing community? They decided to let Billy race, but they added a new rule banning blunt cutting. This decision, of course, caused a shitstorm. Half the community was calling for Billy's head, while the other half was praising him for his ingenuity. It was like the Civil War of lawnmower racing. Families were torn apart, friendships were ended, and I'm pretty sure someone's lawnmower got flipped over in protest. Yeah, so I just wanted to touch on this topic because I've been seeing people talking about it on Twitter for the past few days. It's actually number 2 on trending right now. Lawnmower racing is getting the exposure it deserves. It's a great sport. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya.